So good morning everyone. I am Jeffrey Liena Familgan, 31 years old, Associate Financial Wealth Officer, Financial Wealth Planner, and Licensed Financial Advisor, and connected po tayo sa FWD. And also I am an accredited real estate salesperson. Okay. So dito po sa FWD, we specialize in these 5 areas. Meron po tayong income protection, retirement planning, education funding, health protection, at saka investment planning. So since yung focus natin dito is health protection. So dito tayo sa health protection. Okay? So bagong lahat po yan is bago ko po i-discuss yung Set for Health natin, gusto ko muna i-play itong video na to.
30 years ago, getting diagnosed with a major critical illness was pretty much a death sentence. But now, medical advancements have made it possible for critical illness survivors to enjoy longer and more productive lives. The catch? Living longer potentially exposes us to more than one major critical illness in our lifetime, and treatment will still cost you an arm and a leg the second or third time, if you get coverage at all. Introducing FWD's Set for Health Plan. It's a one-of-a-kind plan that lets you live a worry-free life through good times and when things are not going so well. With Set for Health, get covered for 42 major critical illnesses and claim for up to 3 times for 3 unrelated major critical illnesses up to age 75. With 100% coverage each time to help you fight and recover. That's triple protection for triple peace of mind. Impressed? We haven't even scratched the surface yet. If you get diagnosed with your first major critical illness, we'll waive all future premiums, and coverage continues, free of further charges, so you can focus on what matters most, getting well. For 15 minor critical illnesses, you'll get ample coverage too. One claim up to 20% of the coverage amount to be exact. More than enough to help you with smaller medical expenses, which can still be a financial burden. But what if the illnesses don't come knocking? What if life stays awesome until you're 75 and you don't claim for a major critical illness? Simple. We'll give you 100% of your premium back, no questions asked. Lastly, what if the unthinkable happens before you reach 75 and you pass away? FWD will look after your family by giving them 100% of your plan's coverage amount so they can financially be worry-free. Visit fwd.com.ph or call +632 888 8388 to purchase your Set for Health plan today. We've got you covered for a lifetime of possibilities. Get ready to live.
So introducing FWD Set for Health Critical Illness Insurance. So tinatawag po natin itong Zero Waste Health Protection. Dahil bakit? Okay, ito po yung benefits po niya. We can claim up to 3 times major critical illness. Then, we can claim also minor critical illness. And meron po tayong waiver of premium, healthy life benefit, and death benefit. So lahat po niyan is, i-discuss ko po yan isa-isa. So first, up to 3 times major critical illness benefit. Okay, get 100% of the benefit amount every time you're diagnosed with a major critical illness and claim up to 3 times if the major critical illnesses are unrelated. The eligibility of claim is based on the date of diagnosis. Ibig sabihin po nito, pwede po tayong makapag-claim ng 3 times sa unrelated critical or major critical illness. So kung 1 million yung coverage natin, 3 times po tayo makapag-claim ng 1 million. Ibig sabihin po niyan, 3 million. Okay, again, unrelated po sa iba-ibang sakit. Iba-iba po na major critical illness. Okay? So ito po yung mga listahan ng major critical illness natin, yung mga covered natin dito. Okay? So 42 po yan lahat. Group 1 is cancer. Group 2 is major organ failure. Group 3 is heart and blood vessels. And Group 4 is neuromuscular related. And Group 5 is others. So, pwede nyo pong basahin lahat ng yan. No? I-post nyo lang, play, or post nyo lang tong video na to para po mabasa nyo. Okay? Itong Group 1 up to Group 5. So, aside from major critical illness, pwede po tayo makapag-claim ng minor critical illness benefit. you are entitled to claim one minor critical illness benefit equivalent to 20% of your benefit amount or up to 500,000 maximum. If you are diagnosed with any of our covered minor critical illnesses, you may still claim major critical illness benefits after this claim. Ibig sabihin po, if 1 million po yung coverage mo sa major critical illness, pwede ka makapag-claim ng 20%. So magkano yung 20% ng 1 million is 200,000. Okay? Or up to 500K ang maximum. Then, the next one is ito po. Ito po yung covered natin for minor critical illness. Okay? Again, i-post nyo lang or play post para po mabasa ninyo itong mga minor critical illness natin. So, kasama na dyan yung accidental fracture of spinal column, angioplasty, and other invasive treatments of for coronary artery disease, diabetic, yan dyan na. Early stage cancer, nandiyan na rin. Loss of one limb, loss of one lung, removal of kidney, severe osteoporosis, then juvenile diseases. Okay? So, kasama na yan yung Kawasaki disease kasi sa mga bata po yan. Okay? And severe asthma. Okay? So, kasama na po dyan for our minor critical illness. So, 15 po to lahat. Again, 42, covered po tayo sa 42 major critical illness and 15 for minor critical illness. So, aside sa major critical illness at saka minor critical illness, meron din po tayong pangatlong benefit, itong waiver of premium. Will pay your premium once you're diagnosed with a major critical illness. This covers those who are insured by Set for Health from 15 days of age to 60 years old. Okay, example po, 10 years po yung mode of payment na pinili ninyo. After 2 years, nagkasakit ng major critical illness. Ibig sabihin, mayroon pa pong 8 years na dapat bayaran. Kasi po, nakapag-claim na kayo ng once, okay, na major critical illness, na diagnose kayo, automatic po, yung 8 years na yon is paid po. Okay? Maganda ba? Yes. Kasi paid po, hindi, ibig sabihin, hindi na po kayo magbabayad. But still can claim up to 3 times. Right? Then, healthy life benefit. If you reach age 75 without claiming a major critical illness benefit, will return all premiums paid. That's zero waste protection. Ibig sabihin po, at age of 75 years old, at wala po tayong claim kahit isa po na major critical illness, ibig sabihin po niyan, 100% po ng premiums natin is ibabalik po ng FWD sa atin or sa inyo, 100% no more questions. So additional po siya na retirement funds. Di ba? Then the next one is death benefit. Okay? Should you pass away before 75, your beneficiary will receive 100% of the benefit amount. Ibig sabihin po, kapag kinota ni Lord na maaga, and 100% na benefit amount natin is mapupunta po sa beneficiary. Depende po kung magkano yung coverage ng example, 500,000, 1 million, 2 million. Okay? So, depende po kung magkano yung coverage na gusto ninyo. So, FWD Set for Health is for full nesters who are determined to make their families' lifestyle better. And for young professionals like me who want to have a head start when it comes to their savings and health. So, sa life cover until 75 years old po, okay, Set for Health. Then, payment option, meron tayong 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years to pay. Okay, so depende po kung ano yung gusto ninyo. Ano po yung sakto sa budget. So, how does zero waste protection work? Simple lang po. Okay? So, example, si Crystal. Isa po siyang entrepreneur. At age of 75, kumuha po siya ng Set for Health and coverage of 500,000. Sana yun? 500,000. And yearly payment po niya is 32,215 per year. So, around 2,000 plus per month. So, after 3 years, at age of 38, nagkasakit po siya. Okay? Nagkasakit po siya. Then nakakuha po siya ng first major critical illness benefit and she receives 500,000 kasi 500,000 po yung benefit po, ay yung coverage po niya and 10 years po yung policy niya. Okay. So, after 3 years, yung policy po niya is automatic na waive po. Okay? Ibig sabihin, kapag claim po niya ng first diagnosis po niya ng major critical illness, is yung policy niya is waive po. Yung future premiums po niya is automatic waive. At lumipas ang ilang taon, at age of 45, nagkasakit na naman. Additional 500,000. Again, nagbayad ba siya? Hindi. Hindi na. Kasi meron po tayong waiver of premium for the first major critical illness na diagnosed. Again, nakaklaim po siya ng 500,000 for her second major critical illness. Then after how many years? After age of 50, nagkasakit na naman ng major critical illness for the third time. An additional 500,000. Again, hindi na po siya nagbabayad, pero still can claim up to 3 times. Ganda, di ba? And at age of 74, namatay po si Crystal, kinuha po siya ni Lord. Then, her beneficiary will claim 100% of death coverage amount of 500,000 kasi 500,000 po yung coverage niya. Kung 1 million to, 1 million din po. Okay? So, 4 na beses po yan. 3 times for unrelated critical illnesses, then 1 time for death benefit. So, total of 500,000, a total of 2 million pesos, pero 3 years lang po siya nagbayad. So, yan po yung kagandahan sa Set for Health. 3 times po tayo mag-claim plus death benefit pa. Okay? So, another example, si Carl, isang healthy manager. So, at age of 40, kumuha po siya ng Set for Health, okay, with 1 million coverage, okay, then 5 years to pay. So, at age of 50, nakapag-claim, na-diagnose po siya ng minor only, okay, minor condition only, and she received 200,000. So, bakit 200,000 yung na-claim niya? 20% of 1 million, kasi minor critical illness ito, 20% of 1 million is 200,000. Okay? So wala pong waiver of premium na nangyayari kasi po minor po siya. Yung waiver of premium mangyayari lang po sa major critical illness. So at age of 75, kasi hindi siya na-diagnose ng major critical illness, yung 100% po ng premiums po niya is ibabalik po ni FWD sa kanya at age of 75. Maganda ba? Yes, maganda. Pang additional retirement funds, di ba? Then question po is, what we don't cover? Hindi po natin i-cover yung attempted suicide, no? Or an intentional self-inflicted act by the insured. Okay? Then, illegal or unlawful acts or omissions. Then, alcohol or drug abuse. And HIV or any HIV-related illness, including AIDS or any mutations. Derivations or variations thereof, except HIV or AIDS due to blood transfusion and occupationally acquired HIV or AIDS. Okay, mayroon po ditong except, okay? Except po sa blood transfusion, sorry. Then, number 5 is war or any act of war, whether declared or not. Civil or military insurrection and civil commotion amounting to a popular uprising. Okay? So yan po. Then in the event of insured death, no benefits will be paid in case of suicide within the first 2 years while insured is in. Ibig sabihin po nito, wala pong claim mangyayari kapag suicide po, pag namatay po na suicide within 2 years. Okay? For after 2 years, pwede na. Pero wag naman, okay? So again, yung coverage po natin dito is 42 major critical illness and 15 minor critical illness. So, what are the conditions for a valid critical illness? So, ito pong additional na tanong na to, okay? Okay, sasagutin natin. Valid po, okay? First, each of 3 major critical illness claims must belong to a different major critical illness group. Okay? Ibig sabihin po, iba-iba po o unrelated po ng mga sakit. Okay? The number 2 is survival period is 14 days from diagnosis date before benefit becomes payable. Ibig sabihin po, from day 1 po na-diagnose tayo, dapat meron tayong tinatawag na survival. Dapat mabuhay po tayo within 14 days. 14 days. After 14 days, pwede na po tayo makapag-claim ng first diagnosis natin. Okay? First major critical illness na benefit natin. Pwede po tayo makapag-claim after 14 days. Then after 15 days, namatay. Then additional, makapag-claim ulit ng death benefit. So, critical illness plus death benefit, twice ka nakapag-claim. Okay? Then claim shall be subject to the waiting period of 90 days from effective date or date of last reinstatement. Ibig sabihin po nito, pinaka-importante po ito kasi meron po tayong tatawag na subject to the waiting period of 90 days or 3 months. So, importante po na mag-start tayo na mas maaga kasi wala po tayong claim sa loob ng 90 days. Okay, 90 days simula ng policy natin. Pero yung death benefit of life insurance natin, active na po yun since day 1 ng policy natin. Okay? Iba po itong waiting period na 90 days, iba din po itong survival period na 14 days. Okay? Then diagnosis of subsequent critical illness should be at least 1 year from the date of diagnosis of the preceding critical illness. Ibig sabihin po, mayroon tayong tatawag na 1 year gap bago po makapag-claim sa next po na major critical illness. Okay? 1 year gap po. Number 5, a second benefit under cancer group may be claimed provided that insured is declared cancer-free for at least 5 years prior to diagnosis of second cancer. Ibig sabihin po, pwede po tayong makapag-claim ng second cancer if na-declared na po na cancer-free for at least 5 years. Then no subsequent major critical illness benefit will be paid if a benefit due to terminal illness or loss of independent existence has been paid. So ang tanong, okay, paano ba natin mamamonitor yung policy natin? Mayroon po tayong tinatawag na FWD tab. Ito po yung kaibahan ni FWD kasi mayroon po tayong application na pwede po natin i-install in any gadget. Okay, so pwede cellphone, okay, pwede sa iPad, and pwede natin ito i-install sa App Store or sa Google Play. Okay? Dito po sa FWD tab, ito po yung sample sa loob. Dito mo ma-manage yung policy mo. Dito mo malalaman kung active or lapsed na. Dito mo, pwede ka rin dito mag-claim. Pwede ka rin magbayad dito. Again, pwede ka mag-claim dito sa tab. Pwede mo manage yung policy mo at saka pay your premiums. That's why, during COVID, we are number 1 pagdating sa claims. Kasi po online lang po lahat. Hindi natin kailangan pumunta sa office for claims. Online lang po lahat. Kailangan natin i-submit yung mga kailangan natin i-submit na mga doctor's report para po makapag-file tayo ng claims. So next po is kung may mga tanong po kayo, message nyo lang po ako, okay, or tawagan nyo pa ako sa numerong ito. Sample po na proposal sa 500,000 na coverage per illness. Ito po yung edad, okay? Ito po yung edad. Ito po yung monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, annual, saka. So if you are 30 years old like me, 30 years old, male, so sa 500,000 na coverage, around 1,781 pesos. Sa female is 1,653. So mas mura si female, no? Okay? Sa quarterly, ito rin. Okay? Semi-annual, ito. Annual ito, okay? So tingnan mo lang yung edad mo kung ilang taon ka na. Kung wala po dyan yung edad mo, sabihan mo lang ako at gagawan kita ng proposal na aayon po sa edad mo. Okay? So kung ayaw mo ng 500,000, gusto mo mas malaki, meron po tayong 1 million. Okay? So ito yung edad mo, monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, annual. Okay? Yung 50 years old, yung 50 years old to 60 years old is hindi na po tayo pwede sa 20 years to pay. Okay? At least 10 years na po tayo sa 50 years old. Okay? Ito sample po sa 50 years old is 10 years to pay na lang po tayo. 55, 10 years, and 60 years old is 5 years. Again, pwede po tayo dito mag-covered ng 15 days old up to 60 years old. And covered po tayo up to 75 years old. Okay? So kung ayaw nyo po ng 1 million na coverage, pwede po naman pataasan 2 million, 3 million, up to 10 million. Minimum of 500,000 coverage sa set for health plan natin dito sa FWD and maximum of 10 million. Then why start today? Dahil po, the sooner you get protected, the sooner you can address potential health and financial problems. Okay, tama naman. You get to focus on the things that matter most to you, your passions, your family, and building your future. And pangatlo dito is kailangan mo talaga mag-start na mas maaga kasi kapag mas bata ka pa, mas maliit pa yung monthly mo or yung premiums mo. So marami kong mga clients na natanong bakit mataas na yung premiums nila kasi yung edad. Okay? Nagmamatter talaga ang edad, lalong-lalo na sa health insurance. At importante din na mag-start ka na maaga kasi meron tayong 90 days period na 90 days na waiting period bago tayo makapag-claim. Then if you have questions, then message nyo lang po ako sa Messenger or sa Facebook account. Add nyo lang po ako. Ito yung Facebook account ko, Jeffrey L. Familgan. Then ito yung email ko, okay? At ito yung contact number ko. Okay? So again, pag mayroon po kayong kung dito po sa table na to, kung wala po yung edad ninyo, message nyo lang po ako sa number na to or email or sa Facebook account ko. Kung wala dito yung edad nyo, message nyo lang ako at gagawan ko po kayo ng personal na proposal na naayon po sa edad ninyo. Para malaman niyo kung magkano yung monthly niyo, yung premiums niyo, magkano yung monthly niyo, magkano yung quarterly, semi-annual or annual. Okay? So save nyo lang po yung number ko at saka yung pangalan ko at saka yung messenger ko, Facebook account. Okay, message nyo lang po ako. So hanggang dyan lang po at maraming salamat po and God bless to everyone.